How is it going, everyone? Daxellz here, and today we're going to be checking out another I Did a Thing video. Drone darts are silent and deadly. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not pestering, I just like to say, if you've not done it already, or you just new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like the video. It really helps to know what type of videos you like me to react to, so it just gives me an indication of what you want me to be watching, for both our sakes. Let's get straight into it. And away we go.
How you going?
Oh,
Everyone
wow.
loves drones. They're great for photography,
That
videography.
looked expensive.
I thought I had picked the best options and accessories. But there's one thing normal consumer drones like mine can't do. Explode.
Come on.
So today, I thought I would add this feature to my
Jesus
drone.
Christ.
Now, the idea of kinetic bombardment has always interested me, which
that
is where you
robot?
just take something up really, really high and then drop it, and rely on gravity to accelerate it to speeds fast enough to smash stuff. Many countries have actually experimented with this idea, and the US Air Force wanted to create a system dubbed the Rods from God, which were telephone pole-sized tungsten rods, which would be the Rods from God.
Who are they aiming at?
This idea, and the US Air
That's messed up.
Force wanted to
What was
create
America
a
thinking?
system
They didn't
dubbed
like
the
Europe for
Rods
some
from
reason.
God, which were telephone pole-sized tungsten rods, which would be dropped from a satellite in orbit and impact the Earth at 10 times the speed of sound with the force of a nuclear weapon. Now, I don't think I'll be able to get high enough with this drone to do that, but I can try.
There was actual thought to that idea?
Monstrosity. These things, called lazy dogs, which were
What are
little
they?
metal darts that the US dropped all over Vietnam in the hundreds of thousands. And apparently, these traveled up to 500 miles per hour and could easily pass through people and penetrate 9 inches of concrete. But this is something that every man claims they can do, so I'm not sure I believe it. But luckily, they should be pretty easy to make and test. They kind of just look like pointy metal rods with fins welded on the end, which I should be able to make
They look like mini nukes.
using a pencil sharpener.
Oh, my man's strong.
And that works on this soft, mild steel.
no shot.
But if I want
No
these
shot.
darts to actually penetrate things and not get blunt, I'm going to have to make them out of this tool steel, which is much, much tougher.
The actual cut.
And this sucks. I don't think my little lathe is made for working on metal this strong. It literally screams every time I try to cut the stuff.
That's right, you only need 2 or 3 of them.
And after an hour of the lathe and I chewing up expensive carbide bits, I had created this. A point. I spent like $30 on tooling to create a single point. Although
I bet he's going to make it blunt in a second.
Mild steel
Wait for it. What the what?
But I'm going to have to figure out how to be way more efficient.
He's he drilled it. There's no way. Yeah, okay.
So I checked the metal hierarchy of coolness.
He jokes too much.
Selected this 1045 steel, which is softer but should still work. And this metal machine's way nicer on the lathe, and also makes some very interesting looking and tasting metal shavings. I would describe it as being closest to fusilli pasta in shape and texture, as opposed to tool steel, which makes these big spaghetti-style chips, which are always a little on the al dente side. But my favorite definitely has to be mild steel, which makes tiny chips similar to risoni and is super gentle on the tongue.
He dedicates way too much to the bit.
And in my last video, a lot of you pointed out that my lathe has a very important function which I didn't utilize, the auto feed. With one flick of this lever, the lathe moves on its own and does everything, essentially becoming a minimum wage worker, allowing you to just click, walk away, and come back to some finished parts.
What? Wait, what's on fire? What happened?
Oi, what is this?
Smoking. Oh, no. Dude.
And now I have this, and I just need some way to stabilize it. And after searching Bunnings for different metal things, I eventually found these, which when arranged in exactly the right way, form this.
Oh, damn it.
Sorry, I meant this. which I reckon will make for some good stabilizing fins.
Dude.
So I just welded them all together into this bar and then cut it into little segments.
Bro, if you want to see that, you probably have to watch the original video. He plays way too much.
And then welded it on top of the dart. And now this thing actually looks incredibly dodgy. But I fixed that problem when I welded this little hook on the top, turning it into a harmless Christmas tree decoration.
Okay,
if you're currently buying presents to sit beneath your Christmas tree, make sure you use the sponsor of today's video,
God.
Honey is America's
How did he get a
#1
sponsor with this?
Which automatically searches for promo codes so you don't have to. See this little button at the top of your browser? That's Honey, and that's what saves you money. If there is any way to save money on your purchase, Honey will find it. How does Honey work, I hear you ask? Well, let's just say I'm buying the usual Christmas items, like a sword and some other stuff. When I'm at checkout, Honey scours the internet and applies the coupons and saves me money. Look at that. I just saved $10 on this scimitar. I love that money saving.
I will admit, Honey
I've been using
good.
it for years on all my purchases and have saved so much money. It's so easy and works on all the sites you are already using. It's literally free savings. Do not miss out. So go now and add it to your browser for free at joinhoney.com/iditathing. That's joinhoney.com/iditathing. Okay, and after a full day of slaving away, I now have an arsenal of different sized darts, but I need a way to drop them. And my first thought was
I forgot what he was building for a second there.
Drone, and then if I accelerate the drone in one direction fast enough, the dart will just slide off. But that doesn't allow me to be very accurate. But then I realized another way. Drones have the ability to turn on and off lights. So all I need to do is make a claw mechanism that reacts to the lights being turned on and opens when I want it to. And to do this, I'm going to have to use a bunch of complex components, like this Arduino Uno, a servo motor, and something that reacts to light.
Now some
then
coding.
I just stole someone's code from the internet and modified it a bit to suit me.
Okay, please subscribe. Okay.
And created this.
Yeah, please subscribe.
And now, when I shine the light on the moth, this little servo motor opens and closes.
Yo, that is sick.
Which is
not
great,
the moth,
but
not
I
the
need
moth
it to
bit,
be
but
much smaller and lighter if I want it to fit on the drone. So I'm going to have to create my own circuit board and do some soldering, which I absolutely hate. Especially soldering circuit boards this small. The soldering wire never flows where I want it to, and then I always burn the components, myself, and then end up inhaling smoke. And this whole process just makes me feel like a giant with absolutely no dexterity.
Still smelling like smoke with a mask on?
To an ant. But after a couple of attempts, I finally created this, a professional looking circuit board. Then I just stuffed all of it into this 3D printed cradle, which perfectly snuggles against this crack in the drone right here, which positions the light probe right in front of the drone's hole. And if I thought the little metal dart looked dodgy, this drone with an unknown black box, duct tape, and wires hanging off it looks 1,000 times worse.
Yeah, oh god.
Light on and off, it works, and moves this little latch which will release the payload. So let's go outside and test it to see how it drops things.
Please only do it in your garden because you're really going to get told off.
Now before I throw a dart onto myself, I thought I would try dropping some harmless things first, like water balloons, and an anvil to test its accuracy.
Yeah, that's smart. I think drones are banned in the UK now. I think someone done something they shouldn't have. Front of an airport.
And I decided to take it up to 10 meters for the first drop.
Okay.
Okay, that's sick.
2.
That drone must have cost a lot. Hey. Oh, it's quite accurate. That went straight down.
Which was actually pretty accurate.
Yeah.
It was only off by half a meter.
Yeah.
And then took it up to 20 meters.
And it would be a lot easier to aim with the metal because it would just go straight with the point, right? Right. Try hit. Oh, it bounced off his head. Again. He wants to get himself. Do it. Hey, that is accurate, but he did move to get into.
And it's very clear this thing is going to be pretty hard to aim. I literally had to try and header the water balloon to get hit. But I think I have a brilliant idea for aiming it.
Okay. This
If I
guy's
can put a
nuts.
laser on a drone pointing down, I can see exactly where the drone is located.
I want
in
whatever
relation
he's
to the
taking.
ground. But I quickly gave up on this idea after
Oh,
blinding
no.
my left eye. Instead, I'm just going to rely on the GPS on the drone and try and position it that way. Now it's maths time. So I just asked someone else to do them for me. And William Osman made me this neat little graph which shows that I would have to drop my dart from 600 meters high to reach terminal velocity of 432 kilometers per hour, which is a little too high for my yard, as I already made a couple of holes in the roof in my last video. And I don't really want to make any more.
I remember that.
And I do have the option of just doing what America does and going down to the local primary school. But then I discovered that it's school holidays. So instead, I asked you guys on Twitter if any of you have some land I could drone strike. And lucky for me, Clavenmore responded, who gave me permission to travel 2 hours down the coast to their property and drop stuff on it without having to worry about damaging anything or anyone.
Wow. That's crazy. Look at all that land.
This horse is definitely going to be a problem.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, that's it.
We're dropping shit here. So it's not your horse. So it's all right if it gets killed with a drone then? Is that what you're saying?
Yo, why you got random horses on your property?
And after scaring the horse
A
away,
wild
I took
horse?
the drone up to 25 meters for its first drop.
Oh god, here we go. Let's see how accurate this is. Is the laser going to reach, or did you just give up with lasers? He said. Start from here and see what happens. Oh, it was close, but...
And that was pretty great. I managed to hit the barbecue plate, but did absolutely no damage to it. So I reset the drone and took it up to 50 meters.
Is it actually going to do anything? He might need a bigger missile.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Obviously, try to look out if it comes towards you right away.
Oh my god.
Drop.
Safety first, right?
Which was surprisingly accurate and only missed the plate by around a foot.
Yo,
which gave me
that
enough
was sick.
confidence to go up to 200 meters and see how inaccurate it was.
Let's go. Let's go. Everyone, please, get out of the area. That went high. Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of terrifying.
The camera's not even...
Move back a lot more.
You can't even see it. Yeah, dude, get in the house at this rate.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Falling. It's wobbling.
Yeah. I think it hit the grass.
So off.
So
And I have
uncool.
no idea where that one landed. And after almost
No.
killing the horse, we decided to change location and target and see what it does to this car.
That's... Yeah, okay.
Wind. Oh, towards the house.
As long as he hits the glass,
Which
it's
is
going to
pretty
look
dodgy
epic.
because the car is only 20 meters from the house, so we decided to be safe and drop it from a meter high to see how it would behave.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, really? Oh,
And then felt confident to go up to 50 meters.
okay. If it hits the glass, it's going to look sick.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's falling. Come on.
Oh. Okay.
Whee!
Yo, there's a big
It
dent.
wasn't for the...
Had it would have gone through.
Yeah.
A bit higher, it would definitely go through
Oh,
that.
look, there's a little penetration. There's a
Is
little
there?
pokey hole in here.
And even from 50,
Oh,
it went
shit.
through the metal roof, only catching on the interior liner of the car.
Oh, wow.
And even though I got caught, I definitely wouldn't want to be sitting in the front seat. So I reset the drone and now took it up to 100 meters.
Oh, okay. It might do some damage then.
Okay. 100. Ready. 3, 2, 1.
I am 100% sure if that went through the glass, it will go through straight away. Oh, that's more like it. See? You should be aiming for the glass. That looks sick. Jesus. That's a lot of damage.
Look how close it is to the GoPro. 5 centimeters away, 10 centimeters away from the GoPro.
Jesus.
Oh, it's in there. Oh, it's caught on some metal in the
And that went through the window and got caught in the metal frame of the seat.
Nice.
So now I want to see how accurate I can be with it. So I positioned the drone directly above the window and went straight up to 100 meters.
See, I told you,
And
look
missed the
corner of
first
the
time.
windows. Oh. Okay.
And the second.
No.
And the third.
That sounds dangerous, though.
And then this time, I got a direct hit.
falling already.
No shot. So, so 1 in 4.
Come on. Yeah.
Oh, that was cleanly sliced through. I think, right?
So it went all the way through the window.
Jeez.
And where is it? Oh, it's down. That is amazing. Oh, it's kind of stuck in there as
Yo,
well.
that's sick.
I mean, it wouldn't hit you in the passenger seat, but yeah, if it hit you in the leg, it'd take your foot off. You'd lose a toe.
Oh.
Love
It would
my
stick your
toes.
foot to the floor.
Which went straight through the window and embedded itself in the floor.
Wait, he's stuck in there hard.
And with that last shot, I ran out of drone battery. And there you go. I don't really know what this test showed. The drone was incredibly hard to aim, but I now have a device that can take a man's toe off from 100 meters.
Take your toe off, Yannick.
Thank you so much for watching. If you
That's
like
pretty
that,
cool.
please subscribe and check out some of my other videos.
That's pretty damn cool. I enjoyed that. That's pretty damn cool. Okay, everyone, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed that video, make sure you check out the original in the description down below. Enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, comment what you'd like me to react to next, subscribe if you're new or just haven't yet. I will see you in the next video. Later.